So you've been going to the gym for a few months now, and you can finally see the progression coming through. The numbers and the scales are going down, or perhaps the trousers is feeling a lot more looser. Or perhaps you can just actually see it within your physique in the mirror. But what next? Where do we go from here in terms of progression? Let's discuss that here today on Exchange for Gains.
Let's exchange your mind up, Let's exchange for what? Exchange for gains. Join that gym, get lost to the moment. Let's turn that to a lifestyle. We ain't getting any younger. Why fall to the side and lie down? Give it those plates, I'll push that. The only food that I put in my body be good. I don't wanna look bug when I look back. I wanna look wham. This journey get fitness, trust in the process.
There's no better feeling than when you've worked hard for something and you can actually see your progression coming through. Especially when it comes to fitness, in terms of perhaps body fat or perhaps building muscle. There's no better feeling than you've put in the work over the few months and you can finally see that progression. Whether the numbers are going down to the scales or you can actually physically see it in terms of your trousers or your skirt or whatever it is, the clothes that you were previously wearing are now loose. You're on your way to your target. You can finally see that the work you're putting in is actually paying off. But where do we go from here? Do we get a bit arrogant? Do we think that we're now fantastic in terms of the way we've, worked so hard and we're better than everyone else now? I'm no longer that big person before? Or perhaps we get a little bit ahead of ourselves and think, you know what, that's it. I've reached a specific target now and I can go back to what I was doing before in terms of I don't really need to work that hard in the gym anymore, or I don't need to be consistent with my diet anymore. I've got down to this weight. So from here I can chill, I can relax. Is that really the case? Is that really the case in terms of you've worked so hard to achieve where you are now? You're looking fantastic. You haven't reached your goal, but you're looking good. So now we can relax a bit. No, it doesn't work like that. We go harder. We continue to do what we were doing before. We just put a little bit more effort in now. We focus. Yes, we can see progression. Yes, we've worked hard in the gym for the last few months or so. But now the work really kicks in. The journey really starts from here. We've lost a few pounds. We're looking good. But we haven't reached our target. And even when we do reach our target, we have to maintain our target. So we don't kick back. We don't become arrogant. We don't look at other people left to our right and think, look at you, or look at them. He or she is big. I was there once, I'm not there no more. No. We stay in our lane, we stay focused, and we continue with our journey. One thing I've learned in terms of progression is don't let it get to your head. Don't be arrogant about it. Just keep focused and keep pushing to your goal. And another thing, the scales is just a number, essentially. If you want to judge by how you're really losing that body fat or really losing that weight, judge it on your clothes. Judge it on your clothes. If your trousers or your top or your skirt is feeling a lot more looser, then you're on your way in terms of progression. You're doing well. Sometimes it takes a while for the scales to even catch up with your actual body weight in terms of how much you weigh. You might have lost 5 pounds, but the scales is telling you haven't. Don't let the scales be the ones that judge you in terms of what your progression is and where you currently are. Yes, take it with a pinch of salt in terms of the number you see, but judge it on your clothes. Your clothes is the perfect measurement in terms of if you lost any form of weight or body fat. The scales is just a number. Throughout my journey, I made the big mistake of just focusing on the scales in terms of the numbers. Massive mistake, because I was essentially losing weight. I could see it and I could feel it within my clothes in terms of everything was a lot more loose. So I was looking in the mirror, I was looking leaner, but the numbers on the scale was not moving. In fact, sometimes they would go up by 1 or 2 pounds. Big mistake. So you know what I did? I would cut my calories even lower, which for me, it's not doing me any justice or any help, because all I'm doing is I'm losing a lot of muscle. I might be losing weight, but I'm losing a lot of muscle in terms of I'm just going to look skinny and scrawny. And that's not the look I'm going for. I'm trying to look fit in terms of athletically fit. So I want that six-pack ab look. I don't want to be shredded or anything like that. I don't want to be bulky. I just want to look healthy. But by judging on the scales, that would just make me look, that would just make me look like something that I don't want to be, essentially. Very slim, very tired, and very weak. So don't let the scales judge in terms of your overall target, especially when you're trying to lose body fat. Judge it on your clothes. And when you are seeing progression, that's where you take it to the next level in terms of working harder. Just put that hard work up a notch. You're halfway through there, or perhaps you've seen some sort of progression, and now, you know, I wouldn't say you need to accelerate, but you just need to go that little step further. Because essentially you are on your way to your goal. It's just keeping focused, staying humble, and continuing in terms of your journey, and you will get there. You will get there. Okay, my good people, once again, that's it from me for today. Like I always say at the end of my videos, if you're feeling this video, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Exchange for Gains. Like I always say, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. My details are in the description below, so give me a shout out. Use the hashtag Exchange for Gains. And yeah, man, just keep pushing. Alright, peace.
Exchange for gains. Move it, Karen. Time I make those lifestyle changes. Do it like Darren.